Yesterday, as I came off air, there still wasn't any update from the New South Wales Industrial Relations Commission about the truck drivers' contracts being terminated by this German building company, Hanson Construction Materials. The TWU, the Transport Workers Union, had applied for an injunction to prevent 130 owner drivers from having their contracts terminated by Hanson. Now, I've mentioned this before. It puts not only their trucks at risk, they can't pay for the trucks, but their homes at risk. It appears there may have been some positive developments. Michael Aird is the New South Wales Assistant Secretary of the TWU. He's on the line. G'day, Michael.
Morning, Ray.
Take me through what happened yesterday in front of the IRC.
Look, it was a great day yesterday. It was a great day for 130 families, mum and dad businesses across New South Wales. We seem at this stage, I mean, a deal is not finalised, but we seem at this stage to have saved their businesses. Mm-hmm. There's been a commitment by Hanson that they'll withdraw all the termination notices.
Beautiful.
Apart from those that were voluntarily accepted.
And I think there are 5 of 130 who've said, yeah, we'll go, we want to go.
Exactly, right. There was 5 out of the 130. They're looking for a small number now for voluntary terminations, but the vast bulk, around 120-odd of the owner-driver fleet, of mum and dad businesses across New South Wales should be maintained.
So we might end up with possibly 110 to 115 of the 130 continuing in the same guise.
Well, we're very hopeful of that, but we're not there yet. We still need to reach an arrangement on their rates. Those businesses have said that they'll reduce their rates by a significant amount, but they need to be safe, they need to be fair, and they need to be sustainable. So what we're calling on Hansons now is let's get the deal done, and let's get back to work. Let's get the concrete pouring, keep Hansons profitable, and keep these businesses making a dollar so they can provide for their families as well. But I really want to thank yourself, Ray, and your listeners for giving these small businesses a voice, and we thank Hansons as well for reconsidering their position.
Well, I think they were wrong, and they've realised that. The only thing I'd say to you is I did get an email from an accountant in Newcastle who looks after quite a number of drivers in that area. He said if they want to rip and tear with the 25%, that will make it unsustainable. They simply can't continue. So I'd imagine that if there is to be a reduction, it will be far less than the 25% they sought.
That's right, Ray. I mean, it needs to be sustainable. I mean, we need to look at... we want Hansons to make a dollar. We want them to do well. That helps those businesses do well. But they need to look at a rate structure that is, that, as we say, from our perspective, that is safe. Because if you don't allow owner-drivers to work on a rate system that's safe, you'll have vehicles out there that aren't properly maintained. Now, think about what that means for road users and members of the community. So they need to be safe, they need to be fair, so people can provide for themselves and their families. No good at people going broke. We've had people in some areas that have had to just walk away from contracts. So they need to be fair, and they obviously need to be sustainable so they can work in the medium to longer term, which is in the interest of everybody. It's in the interest of Hansons, and it's in the interest of these small businesses.
Okay, Michael, what's the next step then to put this to bed to give surety to these men and women in these small businesses?
The next step is that we're sitting down on Monday. So we have a meeting of all our owner-driver members this evening, and we're sitting back down with the company on Monday, and we're hopeful that we can get a deal done. So it's all before us now. There's a deal that can be struck for both parties. It's in the interest of both parties, so we're just hopeful that we can get it done.
All right, mate. Well done to you as well. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
New South Wales Assistant Secretary of the Transport Workers Union. So we're going to go off early before acceptances here, but it's looking a lot better today than it was 3 days ago for those 125 that are left. And there'll be some more redundancies, not a large amount, but I guess there'll be people who, have had enough, they want to get out of it, and the other younger people who've just come into the business will be able to continue, we hope.